Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 after show for Burnout Syndrome. I just finished watching it, and if you want to catch my reaction, please do. I'm feeling, I don't know how to talk about this. That's how I'm feeling. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I feel like that episode was just filled with things that I'm just a little overwhelmed by. Like, I think that there was probably a lot of symbolism and some things like that. I didn't even break into my consciousness of watching. I hated that end. I hated that ending. I hated that ending. That ending was horrible. I feel actually sick. Like, I actually feel gross. Watching that whole AI thing just made me feel really gross. I don't even know how to talk about it. To be honest, like, I don't even know how to talk about what just happened because it's so real and it's such, like, a real thing that's happening. Like, I've even been, like, asked multiple times for, like, to use my videos for AI training or to use things that I've done for AI training, and I've always said no, but I'm like, how do I even know if they're using it or not? Like, without my consent, because everything's out there and it's public, right? Like, if I don't know, how would I know? God, that makes me feel I actually feel, like, gross about this. It's interesting to me because, like, I'm finding I haven't really come across this kind of plot line very often. I don't even think, like, in a real sense of the way, like, we've all had, obviously, all of our movies and shows, very dystopian AI things, but this is, like, a real current conversation that is happening about AI that they are addressing here in terms of art and ownership and consent and what's right and what's wrong and what's okay and what's real and what's not real and what you can do but what you shouldn't do, and it just feels like a lot. I feel like Ko just doesn't get it. I think the words of Peem are probably coming back pretty strong in Jira's head right now, like, you're only of value to Ko. Like, when he needs something from you, he's always gonna be a capitalist first. Like, he's always looking to capitalize on whatever it is around him. That's why he was buying those paintings. Like, the fact that he was like, "Give me your paintings, like, give them to me. Like, I want to buy them." Because he wants them for his AI. He wants to just be able to replicate it, regurgitate it. I don't know, guys. That just whole thing was very upsetting watching that go down. I know I've been talking about it for a little, like, I'm talking about it but not talking about it because I'm like, I don't even know what to say other than, like, yuck. Okay, let's go back. Like, it's just so strange. Like, I honestly don't think Ko I don't even think it entered his brain that what he was doing was not going to be okay with Jira. I literally don't think it even dawned on him that Jiro would have a problem with this. And I find that so shocking. But also not, because that's totally his personality that we've seen up to this point. And, like, I know last week I was like, I still don't trust him. And here we go. Oh, man. But we definitely had, like, the honeymoon period. Like Jiro said, we're in the honeymoon phase. And it's just really sucky because it was so cute, like, him showing up to his house and that, like, when he stared down, like, the barrel of the camera and then picked him up, and, like, you could just see, like, he's so much happier. Like, he's so much happier with Jira, and then he goes and does this, even though I think in his head, he's like, no, this is great. It's gonna save us so much time and make us so much money. That's not art. That's not what artists are. Can we just talk about that scene with Peem and Malwin and Gun, I guess? Like, Jira's character, like, when they were acting, that was so intense. God, these characters are so complex and confusing. I find Peem confusing. I find Jira and Ko confusing, but all for completely different ways. I do think out of all of them, Jira is the most, like, open. Actually, you know what? I don't find Jira confusing. Let me take that back. I find Peem and Ko confusing. Jira is very self-explanatory. Jira, I find, is very much like, this is just who I am. And he has a lot of feelings, and they just are what they are. I don't feel like he's fake. I don't feel like he's hard to figure out. But those other two are a freaking enigma to me. Anyway, I don't know. I don't really want to talk. I feel so bad. Like, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't even know what to say. That episode just kind of left me reeling a bit. I didn't like how much death was brought up. That was weird. Like, how that painting was representing death and the lily representing death. And then there was one more comment about death. Like, that was just a lot, and I don't want anyone to die. I feel like if someone died in this show, it would be very strange and out of place. I'm not opposed to characters dying in shows. We have it all the time. But I feel like in this show, it would be like a, what? Like, out of nowhere. I don't know what the end game is. Oh, how do we have one episode left? Are we going to end up with nobody with anybody? I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm just spiraling at this point. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching with me. Tell me what you think. No spoilers if you've read the book. I'm so unsettled. And this is classic episode 11 for an episode 9 behavior. Anyways, okay, bye.